Are you a man? Or do you know a man? Is there a man that you really care about? Now, if you said yes to any of those questions, listen very carefully, because I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that every young and growing man needs to know right now. Ready? Let's go. Number 1, you need to understand that life is in seasons and men are in sizes. The kind of man that you are right now is not the biggest man you can be. Should I also say it's not actually the smallest man you can be? That life is in stages, men are in sizes, and life is also in seasons. So you must understand the season that you are in right now. Are you in your growth season? Are you in your expansion season? Are you in your scaling season? When you don't understand your seasons, you will waste your time, your energy, your resources, and opportunities. You will squander assets and become a liability to people that you ought to be a model and inspiration to. So understand that the fact that your friend is blowing and driving a big car and traveling across the world does not mean you should do the same right now. He might be in his harvest season whilst you're still in your seeding season. So ensure that you are not exceeding your limits by lusting after another season. Number 2, understand that manhood is a privilege and that it's also a trust. So there are many men today who feel like, you know what, I can oppress ladies or oppress other people or take advantage of circumstances. But you have to understand that it's a privilege and it's a trust. Now, somebody goes, I wish I was a woman. Well, there was a simulation that was done on men, just basically taking them through the level of pain that women go through during labor. And most of the men could not even handle it at all. So yes, I know life can be tough and difficult and challenging, and maybe there are bills for you to pay and people depend on you. But it is still a privilege. And what's that privilege? The privilege of producing seed. The privilege of producing generations. Women don't have that privilege. How about also the privilege of taking care of a people, determining a legacy, building institutions of family, raising people of the right kind that will thrive long after you close your eyes. In most cultures today, people still take on the name of the man. So it is a privilege, but it's also a trust. Don't abuse it. Number 3, you've got to understand that it's your assignment to be the activator and the cultivator. Many men fall into self-pity. Oh, see, people, nobody knows what I'm going through. Now, I understand it can be very tough for men. And in many parts of the world, men have not been trained to talk, or they've not been given a safe space to share the burdens of their hearts. But don't forget, you are not the recipient. You are not at the receiving end primarily. I'm not saying it's bad to receive, but you are an activator and a cultivator. What does that mean? When God made man, he put him in the garden and told him, tend and keep the garden. In other words, cultivate. The root word for cultivate is culture. So agriculture, determine how much of the seed comes to life. It is your assignment to help children evolve, to help women thrive and blossom, to help other men come into the full realization of their divine potential. You're also the activator that when things are die and drab, you are able to put in the word and things begin to move. Now, stay tuned for more. But for now, look out for this announcement. I know I'm wearing a shirt about manhood, but this video is really for women. If you're a woman and there is a man in your life, your father, your uncle, your brother, your nephew, your boyfriend, your bobo, that man you're hoping to get married to, or your husband, I've got good news for you. Many women say, there's so many events, activities for us women. Who will talk to the men for us? Because the truth is, we men, we need help. Many times we are the last to admit it. The good news is I'm hosting something specially for all the men in your life. It's a 5-day challenge where I will help them navigate the different areas of their lives. I'll draw deeply from my 4-decade experience and from my experience counseling, coaching, mentoring, and pastoring people from different walks of life. And we're going to cover 5 major things: your faith, your family, your future, your finances, and your fitness. So send this to every man in your life, or let me tell you what you can even do. Register them. Yes, register for them on their behalf. Fill in the details right now. You name this video around this video. And let us meet during the Man-Up Challenge. It's going to be life-changing. You will love this one. So if you just watched that, I'm going to be hosting a very special training for men. You want to be a part of it. Make sure you do not miss out, because it'll change your life. If you haven't liked this video, like it right now, subscribe to my channel and comment. 2 more points. Number 4, the man that you become is the harvest of the man that you are. The man that you are is the harvest of the boy you wear. So your life is a continuum. So see yourself as an investment, as a seed becoming a tree, producing fruits, becoming seeds, becoming trees, producing fruits. It's a cycle. You are an investment. How are you managing yourself? How are you taking care of your mental health, your physique, your body, your looks, your mind, your money, your time, your energy, your orientation, the relationships in your life, the opportunities around you? See yourself as the first person to cultivate and activate so that the fruit of your labors will be sweet and not bitter. And number 5, you cannot do this man thing without being a man of God. You see, many times when people hear things like man of God, say, reverend, bishop, apostle, prophets, trumpets, whatever. But I'm saying about a man of God, I'm saying a man who has a relationship with God. Men have tried it and they have died. Without God, you can do nothing. So if you're in that place where you need a deeper relationship with God, ensure that you do not miss out on my training for men, because there we're going to talk about things like faith. Without being religious or hypocritical, you want to be able to connect with God at a deep level. I trust that you got something out of this. I usually like to give a bonus point, so let's go with the bonus. Brrr. You also need other men. Men, we need to get together, we need to connect, we need to learn, network, we need to share our burdens, we need safe spaces to discuss ideas, and we don't want to keep doing all this macho. It's okay to be vulnerable in the right spaces. It's been 5 to Thrive. My name is Damilola Oluwatoyinbo. I'm the pastor of Kings and creative genius, and I look forward to sharing more with you in the next video. Until then, keep on thriving in the things of God.